Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks bringing you the daily Triple Q report for Tuesday, January 11th, 2022. Before I jump into today's charts, as usual, just want to encourage you to please click like each and every time you watch the daily Triple Q report. It helps out a great deal with our search engine results on YouTube, and become a subscriber. Subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel. It'll provide you notification each and every time new content has been uploaded to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel. That includes the daily Triple Q report, the daily SPY report, the weekly DIA, the weekly IWM. Next week, the weekly Bitcoin will begin, as well as a free stock pick a week. We put one out on Amazon on Monday. It is actually approaching long-term support. So that's kind of a bottom picking opportunity from my perspective, and you can see that as well. And by the way, if you're a member, if you subscribe, you'll be notified when this information is fresh and relevant. Anyway, let's jump into the charts. We did test long-term support that you can see here as this combination channel bottom 374.43 today, but more notably that 369.45 long-term channel bottom that we missed by about 21 cents yesterday. I believe it was 369.10 on Monday. 369.31 was the low. I'm going to call that a test. Definitely inside the 1% zone. And we came back nicely at the end of the day. So this 369.45 is still able to contain selling through February trade, and from here we can rally back into the 400, low 400 area over the next few weeks. I'll show you that in a moment, and even higher into the 420s. I mean, that channel top, I don't have it labeled, I probably should have, is in the lower 420s right now and climbing. So the channel top to the 369.45 channel bottom is in reach over the next, I'm going to say 2 to 3 months, could be sooner, and I'll get to that in a moment. Let's take a look at today. This is just a daily chart. Now I have this 381.63 is a descending 1/3 speed line. I do like to use these for pivot points, trend identification. In other words, 381.63 can contain daily highs. And now under other circumstances, I might call this a 2 or a 3-star resistance, but we just came off long-term support. So this market has the ability to rally back significantly now in a short period of time. 381.63 nonetheless able to contain daily buying pressures, and below which we can fall back to that 369.45 formation today, possibly, certainly within the week. Now I'm going to show you once, I think I've shown this before, I just want you to conceptually understand how to interpret the speed line. And you can find it probably online. I've been using it for years in the commodity markets, and it's nothing more than a trend line that is projected off that move high from November against the low. The 1/3 pullback AB is, how should I say this? That trend line is intersecting at the 1/3 pullback in the time frame in which the low was made. And so it's a very dynamic approach for trend identification. Every time we put out a new low from here, we will redraw that speed line. It's 381.63 today, dropping every day, can contain daily buying pressures. But if we close above it, I see a good low for the week and possibly through next week. I would then anticipate with this kind of volatility, probably within 2 to 3 days, 395.15, and by the end of next week, perhaps 400.74. 395.15 is the descending 2/3 speed line. So with speed line analysis, if you close above the 1/3, you're expecting the descending 1/3, I should say. If you close above the descending 1/3, you anticipate the descending 2/3 as the next objective. And under this kind of volatility, I'm going to say 2 to 3 days. And by the end of next week, the new channel top now at 400.74 in reach by the end of next week if we close today above 381.63. Now, I will say that 400.74 channel top is probably going to be realized over the next 2 to 3 weeks anyway, so long as we continue holding that 369.45 long-term support level. Let's take a look at the support and resistance for today. You can see 381.63 just above the market, can contain daily buying pressures. And from here, I don't say as much in the text, but we can fall back to 374.43 today, 369.45 once again within the week. 374.43 can contain initial selling, possibly daily selling pressures, well suited for aggressive day traders. If we break 74.43 though, we can retest that 369.45 long-term channel bottom, where once again we can bottom out through February trade. Now let's continue with the upside. If we push or open today above 381.63, 384.36 is likely, and if we close today above 381.63, 389.01 expected tomorrow. And as I mentioned, that 395.15 speed line within 2 to 3 days. Let's take a look at the downside. If we do break 374.43, as I say, 369.45 in reach again, where we can bottom out, I say, through February trade, and above which, as I mentioned at the beginning of this, over the next few months, we can push into the 420s. Over the next few weeks, I'm expecting the 405 handle, as I just shown. But if we break today, for instance, 369.45, then 362.76 is in reach, while closing today below 369.45 indicates 358.86 within the week. But, actually, if we close below 369.45, it does get pretty ugly as we move through the rest of January and into February trade. We could test 320.70 within 2 to 3 weeks. It could take a couple of months. I think it's closer to the former. I think volatility will continue to expand. If we close below 369.45, I think we have a mini collapse. Nothing outrageously dramatic. We've seen these before, but if we close below 369.45, I think by the end of February you should anticipate 320.70, where, FYI, we can bottom out through the year itself. I'm going to leave you with the support and resistance for today. Once again, actually, I don't know if there needs to be once again, but 381.63, our day ceiling, our day pivot point, below which we can fall back to 374.43, possibly 369.45 intraday. If we get above 381.63, open above, push above 384.36 in reach, while closing above 381.63 would be the indicator for me that we've placed a good weekly low, probably through the balance of January trade, as I would then anticipate 395.15 within the week, that 400.74 level. I think I said 405 handle before. That's an ancient memory. 400.74 by the end of next week. Anyway, that's all I've got. Please click like each and every time you watch the Daily Triple Q Report and subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel. That's all I've got to say. I will be back tomorrow for Wednesday's Triple Q Report. You have a great day.